What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ms. Mo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time, welcome. Shout out to all of my motivators out there. If you want to become a motivator, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you will be notified every single time your girl uploads a brand new video. Now, this show is going to be about what does the word or being submissive mean to you. Now this is for the ladies. Now if you know, man, of course you can chime in too. If you want to stick around and see what I have to say about being submissive and what it means to me, please keep on watching. Like I said, this is specifically for the ladies. Of course, men, yes, chime in, leave a comment below. Leave a comment below if you're a male or a female. What does the word submissive and being submissive mean to you? Being submissive to your mate, your husband, your boyfriend, it doesn't matter. What does it mean to you? I'm going to talk about it because for many years, the word submissive to a woman, it's like you said a bad word. It's like you call it's really bad. Women take a big offense to that word being submissive. I don't know what it is, but hopefully after I tell you and share with you what my thoughts are and my opinions on this, hopefully you'll get a better understanding. If not, that's fine, because everybody's entitled to their opinion on how they feel and what their understanding is. Now, I'm going to get right into it. A true submissive serves from the heart. They don't need an owner driving them to do something. Now, this is what I got when I looked up the word submissive. They do it willingly, gladly, and eagerly. Whatever a person does, they do it willingly, eagerly, and gladly. I'm going to break the words willingly and eagerly down to you. Now, this is what I got. Willingly means participate or be involved in something voluntarily, of your own free will, of your own volition. You want to do this. That's what that means. Now, eagerly means used to emphasize a strong desire to do or have something. You have a strong desire to do something, to have something. That's what eagerly means. You're eager to do it. You don't mind doing it. Now, I am not talking about being submissive in a sexual manner. I'm not talking about that, because that's a whole completely different, show, entirely different than what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about that aspect of it. So, women, have the tendency to, automatically jump over to, oh, I don't want to be nobody's slave, and no, that, to me, that is not what being submissive means, and that is not what it is. Now, this is what I have to say. You can go on and believe what you want to believe. This is what I think in my opinion. Some women think, oh, well, I ain't gonna have the right to say nothing. I ain't got no voice. I can't speak. No, quite the contrary. That is not what submissive means. One part of it, no, that's not what it means. Of course you have a voice. You are like the most important voice when it comes to your partner, your mate, your husband. It is very important. What you say does matter. Don't think it doesn't matter. You have a point of view. You have an opinion. You have something to say. Yes, that is important. because decisions need to be made. You should be a part of the decision making. You have to give your feedback and your point of view and your opinion that will help your husband or your man, whatever, that will help them make the decisions that they need to make. Like I said, you ain't no slave. I don't know where y'all women get this. You just jump on that right away. You're not a slave. I'm not even going to go into that any further because I just think that's ridiculous. The next thing is, I don't think that women should be argumentative and combative. Don't no man want that. That's, to me, that is part of being submissive. Ain't nobody got no time to be trying to have no argument with you and you always being combative every time somebody says something to you. It's a discussion. It's a talk. You don't have to argue, fight, scream, yell. It's not about that. You're communicating, you're talking. Like I said, don't no man got no time for all of that. Women are quick to do that. Always on the, the defense. No. The next thing is, you have to be willing to listen with an open mind, not trying to run on out the gate with, a knee-jerk response or a reply, just boom. No, you gotta sit, you gotta listen. Oh, okay, let me just sit here. Let me listen with an open mind to what he's trying to say to me and what he's trying to tell me and explain to me, rather than already having a shutdown, blinders on. You are not listening to him. All you're doing is getting your reply and your rebuttal or your response ready, not really listening to what he has to say. I don't like that. I just don't like that. And don't no man like that. Next thing is, you should not have a problem with serving your husband or your boyfriend or whatever, or your fiance. It means, you want a glass of water, or, you want a cold drink out the fridge, or I'm going to make your plate. What would you like? Serving him in that way. Not, I don't know what y'all thinking. That's what I get from the word submissive. That's one other thing that I get from that word. Not having a problem with serving, being there for him. If he asks you to do something, why not? Next thing is letting your man lead. Letting your man lead. He's the king, you're the queen. That's it. That's your place. That's his place. That's it. There's enough said. I really don't think that I need to go heavy and deep into letting your man lead. It's simple. Don't you be, how you gonna try to lead the household and it's it's both of you. You're in it together. But he's the leader. He's the man. Let the man lead. That's what he's there for. Not the women lead. No. I know men get sick and tired of the woman always trying to take the lead. Let the man be the man and the woman's gonna be the woman. That's what it is. I know the man ain't gonna try to be no woman in the household. That's your lane. And just like any, manly or masculine things that need to be done around the house, in the yard, anything like that, yeah, you want your man to do that. Am I right? Okay. Next thing is, ladies, you have to remember, and you really have to think about this and, take heed to it. Think about it. It's not your way or the highway. That ain't it. That's not it. That comes with compromise. That comes with being submissive. That comes with listening, talking, discussing, giving your feedback, your point of view, your opinion on whatever it is to your husband or to your fiance or whatever. Like, if you don't do the way that I'm telling you to do it in the way I say, well, then no, that ain't it. That goes along with letting the man lead. Let him be the man, you be the woman. Next thing is working with him, not against him. It's like pulling teeth sometime to get us women to work together with your man. It's like pulling teeth. It's like he pulling you and you pulling away from him. It's like push, pull, push. No, anybody got no time for all that. If you work with him instead of against him, y'all should be good. You should be good. He is trying to, work with everyone on the outside of the home bad enough, and that he's coming up against obstacles just trying to deal with every day outside of the home. He don't need to be coming home to that. He really doesn't. He needs to be coming home to his peace. And if you haven't checked out my last 2 videos named Who is Kevin Samuels, part 1 and 2, you need to go back and look at both of them. I touch on this in those 2 videos as well. Those are the things that I, wanted to talk about as far as submissive or being submissive, specifically when it comes to women, specifically us, because we something else. We something else. Sometimes we could be, great. Other times, not so much. And, being submissive is not a terrible thing. How can I put this? I believe that some people have put a bad spin on the word and the meaning of being submissive for women. Like I said, I don't know where women get this thing automatically. They jump to, oh, I ain't trying to be nobody's slave and all of that. Oh, yeah, he can get his own stuff. He grown, he a man. Nope. That's why don't nobody want you now. That's why don't nobody want to mess with you now. You got so much to say. You don't want to listen. You don't want to work with him. You want to work against him. It's your way or the highway. No, you need to be a lady. A lady. I strongly believe in that. You need to be a lady. You're the queen. He's the king. You're the woman. He's the man. Let him lead. Let him lead the household. That's his job. And you should know what your job is. If you don't, you need some help on that. Your job ain't your job and his job. No, it's your job. You stay in your lane. You're the woman. You're the queen. He needs to stay in his lane. You letting him be the man. He letting you be the woman in this relationship. This is a joint effort. Now, who has a problem with that? I don't understand where the problem comes in. I really don't. I don't understand it. It's easy. And to me, no relationship should feel like work. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that having a great relationship is not a job. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is it shouldn't feel like a task, like you go out of here every day to your job and no, it shouldn't feel like work. It should not feel like that. It should not feel like a task. It shouldn't feel like, oh wow, it's just taking everything out of me to make him happy, or oh my God. No, it shouldn't feel like that. If it feels like that, something is wrong and you need to check whatever you need to check. You need to check yourself. You need to check the relationship. You and him need to have a talk, something. Because it shouldn't feel like that. Oh, Lord, now I gotta go in here with this man. What? Nah, I'm sorry. I I don't get that. And I have always felt this way. I have always felt this way. Whatever relationship that you are in, women, ladies, you should be happy. I think that's it. I think that's simple. Being submissive is not a bad thing. It keeps your home and household happy. And you should be happy too. Now, if you're not, and if you disagree, let me know. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. And like I always say, let's talk.